Picture this. You get an out-of-state job offer on Tuesday, and Saturday, your kid's team has a playoff game that both parents promise to attend. Your chest tightens, your calendar explodes, and you suddenly need a plan that keeps the kids steady and the court out of the middle. Welcome to Danny's Den. I'm Danny. Today, we're going to walk through concrete steps that actually work when one parent has to move. Legal must-dos, a simple checklist before you pack, parenting rituals that travel, sports scheduling hacks, and short scripts you can send without making things worse. Quick promise. By the end of this episode, you'll have 3 legal actions to start this week, 3 parenting practices that survive distance, and 3 sports logistics to add to your custody plan. No legalese, just usable language and examples. First, the legal basics you need up front. Courts put the child's best interests first. That means schools, stability, how you'll keep contact, and whether the move interferes with the other parent's time. Consent makes this simple. Without consent, be ready for a contested hearing. And yes, you'll hear, "So you're just leaving and expecting me to," which is why you lead with facts, not feelings. Timing really matters. Many states require written notice, commonly 30 or 60 days before a move. Move without notice and you risk the court viewing it negatively. So document everything and give as much warning as you can. For example, 30 or 60 days is common. Okay, before you pack a single box, stop. Do this checklist. 1. Write a clean, factual notice. Reason for the move, the new address if you have it, and a proposed new parenting schedule. Keep it short and objective. 2. Gather evidence. Job offer letter, school enrollment info or waitlist confirmations, a lease or housing listing, and a rough travel cost estimate. Example numbers. Treat under 3 hours drive as local. Consider capping reimbursements around $250 to $400 per one-way exchange, depending on distance. 3. If you need immediate stability, draft a temporary order request and attach those documents. Keep everything in a digital folder and a paper copy. Sample notice language you can use right now. I have accepted a position in city. My anticipated move date is date. I propose the following parenting schedule and will cover travel costs for exchanges. I want to work this out cooperatively, and I'm available to discuss options this week. Short, factual, non-accusatory. If the other parent agrees, draft a consent order and submit it for approval. If not, you may need to file a relocation petition and explain how routines and contact will remain intact. Judges like concrete plans, not vague promises. Now, let's switch to the day-to-day, emotional continuity. Little rituals hold more weight than grand gestures. 5-minute bedtime calls, a pregame pep text that arrives at the same time, and a shared playlist that's always accessible. Those repeated touches build safety. Create a travel ritual you'll keep no matter what. Same goodnight song, the same 2 "How was your day?" questions, and a photo update after big events. Make a playlist together beforehand. Call it something silly like road game anthems and update it weekly. Music anchors memory. On sports and custody, be specific now so you don't fight later. Draft an exchange clause. Regular season weekends stay as scheduled. For playoffs, the requesting parent provides at least 72 hours notice and covers travel unless you agree to split costs. Define playoff and cap excessive travel costs to avoid surprises. Simple calendar idea. Color code regular custody days, mark a block of flex days for tournaments, and reserve alternate long weekends for major holidays. Use a shared Google Calendar or a custody app so both parents see updates instantly. Transparency prevents drama. You'll want a couple of short scripts to keep things calm. For a neutral notice, I've accepted a new job and plan to move on, date. I'd like to discuss a revised parenting schedule that preserves your time with child. Can we talk Tuesday at 7? For a playoff swap, our team made playoffs. I'd like to attend. Can we swap the weekend of date? I can cover travel. Keep them short and specific. What if the move is contested or urgent? Document urgency. employer deadlines, medical notes, or caregiving needs. Emergency relocation requires quick filings and solid proof. Call an attorney early. Courts respond to clear documentation and timelines. When to get legal help. If the other parent objects, if travel logistics would meaningfully reduce their time, or if the move is sudden and you need temporary orders. A lawyer can draft a temporary parenting plan that keeps routines steady while the case proceeds. Quick recap. You can use this week. 3 legal actions. 1. Give written notice with proposed dates. 2. Gather job, school, and housing evidence. 3. Consider temporary orders if immediate stability is needed. 3 parenting practices. Keep a short daily ritual, build and share a playlist, and use predictable check-ins after big events. 3 sports logistics. Add a playoff clause with 72-hour notice, agree who pays or how to split travel costs, consider a $250 to $400 cap depending on distance, and keep a shared live calendar.
If you take one thing from today, make a tiny, repeatable ritual that survives distance. That consistency will mean more to a child than perfect scheduling or 1,000 apologies.
I put the templates I mentioned, notice language, temporary order checklist, custody calendar sample, and a short playlist starter in the show notes for easy download. If your situation is urgent, please reach out to a family law attorney in your area right away for tailored advice. If this episode helped, subscribe so you don't miss future practical conversations about law, love, sports, and pop culture. Download the relocation checklist and sample language from the show notes and start with the written notice this week. Thanks for spending time with me. Let me know what topics you want next. Let's chat.